The first scream came from the aisle, not the altar. Evan Cross, tech billionaire and reluctant romantic, had just lifted the veil from his bride when three identical girls stepped out from behind a marble column. Hands linked, dresses borrowed, eyes steady. The string quartet faltered. Phones froze midair. Someone whispered, "Is this a prank?" "It's not," said the girl in the middle. Her voice carried, calm as glass. "We just need 5 minutes." Security surged forward. Evan raised a hand without knowing why. Maybe it was the way the girls stood, equal parts brave and terrified. Maybe it was the familiarity he could not place. He nodded once. The room stilled. The triplets were 18, they said. They had grown up in Spokane with a mother who worked nights and taught kindness like a second language. When their mom got sick, the girls learned how to be adults early. They learned how to show up. "We're not here to ruin anything," said the girl on the left. "We're here because our mom asked us to be kind." The bride, Lila, took a step forward. "Kind to who?" The middle girl met Evan's eyes. "To you." A murmur rippled. Evan felt his chest tighten. He had grown up in foster care, bounced between homes, his past a blur he'd packed away neatly. He had donated to charities, funded hospitals, smiled for cameras. Kindness at a distance was easier. The girl on the right held up a small envelope. "This is a DNA test," she said. "We didn't plan to do this today, but our mom passed last week. Before she did, she told us the truth." Silence pressed down like snow. "She said she loved you once," the middle girl continued. "She said you left town young, chasing a future. She never asked for anything. She raised us to believe people are more than their worst moments." Lila reached for Evan's hand. He realized it was shaking. The girls had not come for money. They had come because their mother believed in letting people choose kindness when it mattered most. She believed the truth, delivered gently, could still be a gift. Security waited. The officiant cleared his throat and stopped. Evan looked at the envelope and then at the three faces that mirrored each other. His own reflection stared back in the curve of their smiles, the stubborn set of their jaws. "Open it," Lila said softly. "Whatever it says, we'll face it." Evan opened the envelope. The words blurred, then sharpened. Probability: 99.98%. He sat down hard on the front pew. The room exhaled. Cameras clicked. Evan closed his eyes and saw a woman laughing over burnt pancakes. Three small heads bent together over homework. Kindness practiced daily like a craft. He stood and walked to the girls. "I didn't know," he said. It was the smallest sentence and it broke him. "We know," the girl on the left said. "That's why we're here." He hugged them, awkward and fierce, and felt something old and heavy finally loosen. Lila wrapped her arms around all four of them, dress and all, whispering, "Welcome." The guests watched a wedding become something else entirely, something wider. Plans shifted. Seats were added. Names were spoken. Stories began. When the music started again, it sounded different, softer.
Truer.
The triplets took their place in the front row, hands still linked, eyes bright with tears they did not hide. Evan walked back to the altar, heart fuller than he'd ever known, carrying with him the quiet certainty that showing up with kindness can change the shape of a life, and sometimes an entire room.